Ready to open the hood? Usetool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk drive belts used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Before carrying out this operation, we recommend watching our video 5 Things to Know When Changing a Drive Belt. This helps explain the key role that this part plays. Turn your engine off, pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. For safety reasons, we recommend unplugging the battery. To do this, we recommend watching the video How to Replace the Car Battery Trafic 3 1.6 dCi. In order to change the drive belt on your vehicle, you're going to have to lift the front and remove the passenger side wheel to have complete access. Unscrew the wheel nuts, lift the front of the vehicle and place it on the stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You can then remove the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. You will also need to remove the mud guards. Then unscrew the screw using a T20 Torx socket. Remove the holding clips using a fork. You can now take off the mud guard. Remove the protection plate from the damper pulley by unscrewing the 2 screws using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket. You can now see the drive belt, the tensioner pulley and the take-up pulley. The drive belt moves the alternator, which charges the battery. Yes, it also operates the power steering, the air conditioning compressor, and sometimes the water pump. Using a ratchet and a 16mm socket, slacken the belt by lifting the tensioner pulley. At the same time, remove the belt. When you're changing your drive belt, you also have to replace the tensioner pulley. Start by unscrewing the upper retaining screw of the tensioner pulley using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket. To access the lower retaining screw of the tensioner pulley, you need to lock it in the released position. The tensioner pulley has locking holes, making it possible, once the pulley is released, to insert a locking pin and maintain the position of the pulleys in complete safety. Using a socket wrench and a 10mm socket, unscrew the lower tensioner pulley retaining screw. Remove the pulley. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the protective cover of the take-up pulley screw. Using a socket wrench and a 13mm socket, loosen the screw holding the take-up pulley. Finish unscrewing by hand. Remove the take-up pulley. You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new take-up pulley and put it back in its slot. Screw it back in with a socket wrench. Finish off the tightening with a Torx wrench. Get the new pulley and put it back in its place. Screw the lower retaining screw back on using a socket wrench. Finish off the tightening with a Torx wrench. To access the upper screw, you need to release the pulley by its cavity and remove the locking pin. You can now screw the upper retaining screw back on. Finish off the tightening with a Torx wrench. Take the new drive belt. Pay careful attention to which way up you use it. The writing on the belt must turn clockwise. Slide the new drive belt into and around the different elements, respecting the layout from the initial assembly. To fully put it back in place, lift the tensioner pulley in order to pass the drive belt into all of the pulleys. Then release the tensioner pulley to fully extend the belt. Reinstall the protection cover of the take-up pulley. Before starting your car again, check that the belt is properly positioned in all the pulleys. Put the tamper pulley protection plate back in place. Put the mudguard back in. You can then put the vehicle wheel back in place and lower your car to the ground, not forgetting to fully fix the wheel in place. Reconnect the battery. Operation completed.